Hello dreamers, welcome to another art tutorial. This video was commissioned by Vectornator, and it is part of a series that will explore the process of character design. I am re-uploading this video to my channel to give you a chance to ask me direct questions about the process and the app. I hope you like it. Enjoy! Hello everyone! Welcome to a brand new episode of our ongoing character design series. We're down to our very last details, and today we're focusing on character clothing. Until now, we'll learn about characterization, shading, background, hair, facial expressions, and hands, a very tricky one usually. So it makes sense that today we're looking at your character's self-expression through their clothing. Let's use Jocasta as our model again. This is the head we created for the facial expressions video, so I'm gonna jump into drawing the body. And we focus on 3 outfits. The more depth you give to your characters, the more you realize that they have a life of their own. As Jocasta is living her life as a butt-kicking superhero, she is traveling in various environments, going through different life events, and basically growing as a person. George R. R. Martin talks a bit about this topic in writing styles. He thinks writers are either architects or gardeners. Architects plan everything in advance, but for gardeners, a story is like a plant that grows organically and has a life of its own. While outlining the body, it's important to know the body type of your character. All body types are beautiful, of course, but it's important to know how to celebrate them through clothing design. The same goes for your character's age. Let's see some references. I love to browse Instagram or maybe the runways of my favorite fashion designers. Depending on your character's body type, age and personality, make your own mood board. This is mine, so without further ado, let's jump into outfit number 1. This is Jocasta in her day-to-day life. Jocasta is a young girl in her teens, so streetwear is my main inspiration. So I'm tracing a flowy feminine dress. But remember, she's also a badass, so I'm adding some edgy accessories to spice it up, like these combat boots. It's important to think about the power of shapes theory. Jocasta is sensitive and emotional, but also tough. So combining smooth curves and angular shapes lets me convey this aspect of her personality. For major areas, I'm using the pen tool. But details are super easy to create with the pencil tool because it feels so natural. Finally, Jocasta wears a lot of gems and crystals because of her connection to the spiritual world. I love using the shape tool for these. Okay, let's move on to our next outfit. The world that Jocasta lives in has two seasons, summer and winter. So she's going to wear something different when it's cold outside. A big bomber jacket, long socks and a beanie. We're still going with the streetwear vibe here. Be mindful that her winter outfit is big and fluffy, and it creates curved lines that make the outfit look oversized. This outfit is a bit more complex and has more contact points with the skin, so it's important to stress here how clothes wrap around a 3D object. When we have the cuffs around the wrist, they curve downwards. And if we look at her legs, where the long socks end, they curve up. The collar also wraps around Jocasta's neck. Don't be afraid to have fun with your character's outfit either. I created a funky jacket collar by taking inspiration from crazy movies like The Fifth Element. Since it's a fantasy world, why not make it interesting? I love using the node tool to refine my angles so they look accurate and sharp. Speaking of interesting, the last outfit is the most unique. This is the outfit Jocasta wears when she's visiting the Temple of Ceremonies. Here I took inspiration from monk outfits to create the silhouette of the robe and the skirt. But I also give it a Japanese streetwear twist with a graffiti-style pattern, because Jocasta is a rebel at heart. The last bit of theory that I'd like to stress at this point is that different fabrics will behave in different ways, because of how the fabric is manufactured or the different thread counts. This long skirt is made of fine silks, which flows a lot more when Jocasta is moving. It will also have a sheen, as opposed to cotton, which is very flat. Then, of course, you need to think of other textures, like metals. If you have a characters with an armor, you may have to think of the type of metal you have. Is it clean? Is it rusty, old, or new? All these details will lend to the authenticity of your design. Okay, now I finished my last outfit. This concludes the notes I wanted to share with you guys on character costume design. It's a fun aspect of your characterization and a very profound topic in itself, so I hope you're going to have fun going down this rabbit hole.